And talking about bespoke, we've got something very bespoke, something very, very different. We've got a new guest for a start. We've got Jessica. Jessica, great to have you with us.
Excellent.
Tell us a little bit about APT and the cruise that we're going to go on, because this is a river cruise. We're so excited about this because we've only ever had one before, and it's something we are looking into doing more of. Tell us a little bit about it.
Fantastic. Well, we're so excited to be here today, so thank you for having us.
Oh, pleasure.
APT, we provide amazing luxury river cruises all over the world, and today I'm going to talk to you about river cruising on the Mekong on our 4-star premium Travel Marvel by APT. Fantastic inclusions, beautiful vessel, and really getting off the beaten track to see lots of different things.
This is the thing, it is so different. And of course, we're starting, first of all, we have a hotel stay, don't we?
We do. So what you'll do is you'll fly into Siem Reap, and we'll have 3 nights there at the Siem Resort. Absolutely stunning property, 64 rooms, beautiful courtyard property with a lovely pool. So if you're feeling a bit jet lagged, you can relax after the flight. But then of course you can go and see all the amazing sites. So you can visit the markets, but one of the key sites to see in Siem Reap would most definitely be the fantastic Angkor Wat, one of the largest temples in the world.
Oh,
so
wow.
We'll go and see the sunrise there. Of course we'll enjoy it with a little glass of something bubbly, and you will see it as the beautiful colours come up. Perfect photo opportunities, and really an experience of a lifetime to see this beautiful temple.
That's exactly the right words. It is an experience of a lifetime, because you wait till you see where we are going and what we're actually sailing on as well. This is something really special, isn't it?
Oh, she is. She's a beautiful ship. The Marguerite launched in early 2009. She's got 46 suites on board with 92 guests.
Oh, so really intimate. Oh, wow.
Yeah, a fantastic,
how special.
Fantastic intimate cruising experience. So you'll really get the opportunity to get to know your other fellow travellers.
Absolutely.
But then you get right into the hearts of the cities and the villages in which we sail along. Here you can see the swimming pool, so you can relax with maybe a cocktail of the evening and watch the sunset over the lower Mekong. Of course, what really brings us to life is the fantastic touring that we include and the amazing local guides.
And that's included in
it most certainly is. It's all included in the cost.
And you have local guides from everywhere you go to.
We do.
Wonderful.
So we'll have in Vietnam, we'll have Vietnamese guides, and in Cambodia, we'll have Cambodian guides. You'll also get the opportunity to experience some of the local entertainment. So we might have some children or some musicians come on board the ship of an evening and entertain you while you're cruising along the ship, the Mekong.
It just sounds out of this world. Now, let's have a little look at where we're actually going to. I mean, we're going to some absolutely fabulous places, aren't we?
We are, and the key thing with river cruising on the Mekong is you're getting off the beaten track. So you're getting to places that have not been relatively explored. You'll see the children. The children are just amazing. They'll be there to greet us as the ship arrives. They'll be wanting to give us their pictures. They'll be wanting to talk to us.
You always say you take gifts, don't you?
Yeah, you
them,
can.
Which is wonderful.
So I would always say to you, take colouring pens, take colouring books, take hair ties, take little bits and pieces to be able to give these children.
It's going to be fabulous, but we need to show you where we're going. There's so much to get through. Have a little look. Where do we start?
As I said, you'll start in Siem Reap with the amazing Angkor Wat, and then after 3 nights there, you will board the beautiful Marguerite, and you'll cruise for 7 nights down to Ho Chi Minh City. So while you're cruising, you'll cruise through the fantastic south of Cambodia. We'll go and enjoy a beautiful Buddha blessing. So that's very much an experience that will stay with you for the rest of your life. Also, we'll visit the fabulous Phnom Penh. So while we're there, you'll get to go to the beautiful Royal Palace. You'll get to learn a little bit about the history and the culture of the area. But the fantastic thing about being in Phnom Penh is we spend the night docked overnight there. So if you want to get off the ship and go and eat in one of the local markets or in a local restaurant, you most certainly can. And it's not that far from the ship. So you can either jump on a tuk-tuk or you can go and explore on your own.
It's going to be out of this world. And what other places do we go to? What other trips have we got?
So we'll also have fantastic ox cart rides. We'll get the opportunity to go to a local school and visit some of the local children. And again, it's just all about interacting with local people and learning about their lives and sort of just seeing how local life unfolds. beautiful markets, trying local cuisine. Should you be brave enough, you can eat a tarantula.
No.
Yes, you most certainly can.
Oh my
I have video
goodness.
footage to prove that you can, so we do have that opportunities. And of course you can try some beautiful snake wine.
Oh my
So of course, yeah, so something a little bit different for you to experience.
It is something so different. So where do we end up?
So we'll end up in Ho Chi Minh City. So you're in the hustle and bustle of Vietnam.
Wonderful.
There. We will stay at the Grand Hotel, Saigon. We will have 2 nights there. Now, it's right in the heart of the city. You're not that far from the markets. They say it can take 10 minutes to walk there, but you really need to brace yourselves for crossing the road, because it could take you 10 minutes to get the courage to cross the road with all the bicycles, the tuk-tuks, the cars. I don't think they have quite the same road rules that we have here. And then, of course, you'll get to go up and have a look at the Cu Chi tunnels. So you'll learn about how the Vietnamese lived throughout the Vietnamese War. You can go into the tunnels. I wouldn't recommend that if you are claustrophobic.
Oh, gosh, no.
But it's very much a living, working museum, and you can really get a feel for how the people lived throughout that time.
It's something that is quite unbelievable, a trip of a lifetime.
Very much so.
While we're on board, it's all inclusive as well.
It most certainly is. So you'll have 3 scrumptious meals a day, breakfast, lunch and dinner. We've got internationally trained chefs, so you'll find that there'll be local cuisine as well as the everyday Western favourites. So if you're worried about food, you don't.
There'll be something
Need
for
to be.
everyone. We're just going to look briefly at where you are going. If you can run us through each stop that we go to. So Heathrow first of all, and this is where we start.
Yes. So you'll start into Siem Reap, as I mentioned, and you'll see the fantastic Angkor Wat temples there. You will then visit down to some of the beautiful local villages. Angkor, you'll spend the day there looking at the beautiful temple. You'll then visit some more beautiful villages. Now, some of these pronunciations I do struggle with. So Kampong Chang, and you'll get the day there, and that's where you will enjoy your beautiful Buddha blessing. While we're then on board, you'll sail down to Phnom Penh, which I mentioned, and there we dock and we spend the evening. So you can disembark the ship, explore the local villages. We'll then continue sailing down to the border. So this day you'll spend on the ship, so it's a little bit more of a relaxing day. It's a border crossing day, so there'll be the infrastructure that goes with along with that, and then you'll enter into the fantastic Vietnam. So in Vietnam we'll visit a number of villages along the lower Mekong before we finish up in Ho Chi Minh City.
And then we've got 2 nights there, and then you return home after the most incredible trip. You've also got a free airport actual parking, you've got free excursions as well with this. And for the first 5 people, we've got a free Fortnum and Mason hamper.
We do indeed.
So the first 5 people that book, they're going to...
They most certainly are. And
going to get a hamper, Fortnum and Mason.
They'll get a fantastic Fortnum Mason hamper, which is fantastic.
Oh my word, you have got so much included with this. I would be the first 5 to get this booked up, and huge savings, normally £3,145 per person. So you're saving £446 per person off the normal brochure price. Need just a deposit today of £400. You can see you have got, of course, that fabulous hamper for the first 5 people that have booked. You've got the free airport parking, like we said, and the excursions are included in this as well. It is it's a trip of a lifetime. You have, of course, got your regular flights there, but do look into the regional flights if you want to go, fly from elsewhere. And you have got the most incredible opportunity to have something that is so unusual, and to me, I mean, it's very unique, and it just looks so luxurious and special. And the ship is so luxurious and relaxing, because you'll have busy days sightseeing, so it's so nice to be able to come back to your suite. A number of the suites on board do have balconies, so you can stand outside and get those all-important, beautiful photographs. And tell us again, how many actual suites are there?
So there's 46 suites on board.
How wonderful is that?
Yeah, and on our Sadex suites, which are on the upper deck, we also have bathtubs. So if you fancy like, just relaxing in your suite after a busy day touring, you most certainly can. But then you've got that all-important sun deck, which is where you will spend so much of your time relaxing as the sun sets, watching the sun rise, or chilling out in the swimming pool, which is also a nice place to spend a little bit of time.
It's such an amazing mixture, isn't it? You've got that absolute incredible luxury, you've got amazing history and culture and so much to see.
And you're going to see things that you wouldn't be able to see any other way by doing a river cruise. The markets, the rice fields, the paddy fields, it's just the local people really want to show their homes to us, which is such a beautiful thing to be able to do.
And tell us again, Jessica, APT, who are they? Because we haven't done, obviously it's your first time with us. We're so pleased to have you with us. Tell us a little bit about the company.
So APT, we're in a family-owned company. We're actually Australian.
Really?
Yeah. So we're an Australian family-owned company, started 88 years ago. And our history and heritage is escorted touring, but we've been river cruising for over 10, 15 years now. So we really are the experts in river cruising. And the Les Marguerite, it's our premium travel marvel product, is a beautiful way to be able to holiday. We've got 98% customer satisfaction rating. So we're incredibly proud of that accolade.
You should be.
It's just great. So once you've travelled with us once, we've got lots of other exciting itineraries that you can do as well.
It's something, if you have cruised and you're looking for something a little bit different, this is so different, something you are going to so enjoy, and it's going to be with you forever. It is very much
so. We like to create once-in-a-lifetime holidays, and we like to include as much as possible in the upfront costing.
You really
so you've
have.
seen all the inclusions there. On board the ship, we also include international wines with lunch and dinner, and local beers, spirits and soft drinks all day, tea and coffee, bottled water.
So it's all inclusive.
It is. You've got Wi-Fi in the public areas. You've got all those fantastic excursions with those amazing cruise directors who look after everything, and then the fabulous local guides.
And that's so important as well, to have those local guides. You get to know so much more, don't you?
You do, and they're all English speaking, but they're all bringing their own little twist and their own experience and their own heritage to come and share with you.
Oh, Jessica, thank you so much. It's very much, we're just saying upstairs, a little bit off of the beaten track. Well, not what you'd normally do, not where you'd normally perhaps be able to go, and with a guide that knows exactly where to take you and what to show you. It's going to be, amazing. Yeah. Jessica, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you so much for having me.
We need you to come back. It's been an absolute pleasure. It's the most incredible product that we've got for you, and do jump onto the phones and inquire about that. Something so special, but not always having to get onto the phones. If you think about getting in touch, of course you can via Twitter, you can Facebook, there's so many ways, YouTube, there's so many ways to get into contact. But of course, jot down that phone number, 0800 781 5458. It's a free phone number. Everybody on that phone line, they are the most helpful and knowledgeable people you will ever meet in the cruise industry. So just get onto the phones and say, I saw this is what I want, and they'll sort absolutely everything out for you. Check everything out on the website as well. That was exciting.
It's great, and there's so much more to come for river cruises as well, so please do check out the Planet Cruise website, because you'll see so much more.
This is really the launch into a lot more.
Well, so many people, cruising is like a tick list. You know, you've done the Mediterranean, you've done the Caribbean, you might have done Alaska, you might even done part of the world cruise, but that's the interior of the actual country, and all of those tours included all the experiences like the tuk-tuk rides, the ox cart rides
that you just wouldn't normally get.
Really
my
brilliant.
goodness.